a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit, not a nasty, dirty wet hole, filled with the ants of worms and a ozy smell, nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down or to eat. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. It had a perfectly round door like a porthole painted green with a shiny yellow brass knob in the exact middle. The door opened on to a tube-shaped hole like a tunnel, a very comfortable tunnel without smoke, with paneled walls. This hobbit was a very well-to-do hobbit, and his name was Baggins. The Bagginses had lived in the neighborhood of the hill for time out of mind, and people considered them very respectable, not only because most of them were rich, but also because they never had any adventures or did anything unexpected. You could tell what a Baggins would say on any question without the brother of asking him. This is a story of how a Baggins had adventure, found himself doing and saying things altogether unexpected. He may have lost the neighbors' respect, but they gained well. You will see whether he gained anything in the end. By some curious chance, one morning long ago, in the quiet of the world, when there was less noise and more green, and the hobbits were still numerous and prosperous, and Bilbo Baggins was standing at his door after breakfast, smoking an enormous long wooden pipe that reached nearly down to his woolly tooth. Good morning.
What do you mean? Do you wish me a good morning? Or mean that it's good morning whether I want not? Or that you feel good this morning? Or that it's morning to be good on?
All of them at once, and a very funny morning for a pipe of tobacco out of doors into the baggin. If you have a pipe about you, sit down and have a feel of mine. There's no hurry, we have all the day before us.
Very pretty, but I have no time to blow small rings this morning. I'm looking for someone to share an adventure that I'm arranging, and it's very difficult to find anyone.
I should think so. In these parts, we're plain quiet folk and have no use for adventures. Nasty, disturbing, uncomfortable things make you late for dinner. I can think what anybody sees in them and blew out another even bigger smoke ring. Good morning. We don't want any adventures here. Thank you. You might try over the hill or across the water.
What a lot of things you do to use good morning for. Now you mean that you want to get rid of me, and that it won't be good till I move off?
Not at all, not at all, my dear sir. Let me see. I don't think I know your name.
Yes, my dear sir, and I do not your name, Mr. Bilbo Baggins, and you do know my name, though you don't remember that I belong to it. I'm Gandalf, and Gandalf means me. To think that I should have lived to be good morninged by Belladonna Took's son, as if I was selling buttons at the door.
Gandalf, God gracious me! Not the wandering wizard that gave old Took a pair of magic diamond studs that fastened themselves and never came undone till ordered? Not the fellow who used to tell such wonderful tales at parties about dragons and goblins and giants, and the rescue of princes and unexpected luck of widows' sons? Not the man that used to make such particular excellent fireworks? I remember those. Old Took used to have them of Midsummer's Eve. Splendid! They used to go up like great lilies and snapdragons and laburnums of fire, and hang in the twilight all evening. Dear me, not the Gandalf who was responsible for so many quiet lads and lasses going off into the blue for mad adventures, anything from climbing trees to visiting elves or sailing in ships sailing to the other shores? Bless me, life used to be quite you used to upset things badly in these parts once upon a time. I beg your pardon, but I had no idea you were still in this business.
Well, should I be? All the same, I'm pleased to find you remember something about me. You seem to remember my fireworks kindly. At any rate, learn that it's not without hope. Indeed, for you, old grandfather Took's sake, and for the sake of poor Belladonna, I will give you what you asked for.
I beg your pardon, I haven't asked for anything.
Yes, you have. Twice now. My pardon. I give you it. In fact, I will give so far as to send you on this adventure. Very amusing for me, very good for you, and profitable too, very likely, if you ever get over it.
Sorry, I don't want any adventure, thank you. Not today. Good morning, but please come to tea anytime you like. Why not tomorrow? Come tomorrow. Goodbye. What on earth did I ask him to tea for?